This cat in the Pet Sematary 2019 remake is a damn good actor. This cat um, is definitely solid in this movie. I can say something nice about the cat Church in Pet Sematary. They did a good job casting that cat. Um, it's not that I hate this movie. It's bad in the sense that it's unoriginal. You know, obviously that's weird saying that about a remake. It's like, well, remakes aren't original. Yeah, you can take liberties and you can make a remake stand on its own 2 feet and take on a life of its own and completely separate itself from, not completely, but for the most part, separate itself from the original. This doesn't do that. This doesn't do anything new to separate itself, except, I guess I'll say something nice about the fact that they did switch it around. Instead of Gage getting run over by the truck, Ellie gets run over by a truck. It was nice on paper, but the trailer ruined it. I know it's a hard thing to get around because you would have to maybe show hints of Gage and show hints of Ellie, and you couldn't really do that if she was the one that was getting killed this time around and Gage wasn't. So I can understand how hard it was to market that or to keep that from being marketed, but it was just spoiled in the trailer. I
go back to our old house.
Another thing this has got going for it, I won't lie, this feels like a horror movie. This doesn't feel in a couple different ways. This doesn't feel cheesy. It feels like everybody is on board to make a solid, with all the proper intentions. They're on board to make a solid horror movie. Everybody's doing good with their performances. It's not really any weak links here. Even Jason Clarke, I know I talk a lot of shit about Jason Clarke. I think it's because they don't really give his characters any real emotion. Like, this is probably the most emotional character I've seen him play. But I think what
she's good
kind of turned me off to Jason Clarke is when he played John Connor. I don't know whose idea it was to cast him in Terminator Genesis as John Connor. That casting in that movie's fucked up all around. That's a whole different rant for another time. Maybe I'll try to say something nice about Terminator Genesis, but John Lithgow's good in here too. John Lithgow's good. He can't save it, but he is good. And I'll say that they brought things into this movie that they didn't have in the original. They didn't have those creepy ass kids with the masks on, playing the drums and doing their damn funeral procession in the woods into Pet Sematary. They didn't have that. They didn't have like the Wendigo markings on the trees in the original. At least I don't think they did. And another nice thing I'll say about this movie, I like this ending. I like the not the cemetery sequence, but I like that last few frames of the undead Creed family walking together, and then Church just jumps up on the car. You see Gage sees them coming up to the car, and then Church jumps on the hood of the car, and then Lewis kind of looks in the window, and then it cuts to black, and then you hear the car alarm go off. So those are nice things, right?